another tough result, Coach. You had, as you said, taking the officiating to the side for a second. Your team did push. You were pushing in that first half hard, but it appeared from our angle upstairs that once New Mexico scored that goal, they were pushing even harder, like even by pressing more, getting up more on the ball more. So my question is, why did it take up to that point for them to push as aggressively as the team did?
Well, sometimes it's more psychological. Even with the when we start pushing a little bit higher, a little bit more aggressive, we were leaving guys behind, and they don't respond well about that pressing. If they did it like twice when we were pushing, they connect behind us and they were kind of dangerous. But for most part, we need to resolve. We need to get back on this, so we have to play at risk. We were leaving gaps behind, and we have to play at risk.
Do you feel, as you mentioned, for a few weeks now, the team did not. Felt like your message was not connecting to the players, or so it was like a disconnect from your message in training to the actual match on match day. Do you feel like tonight was a little bit better in that regard?
In that regard, yeah, it was better. It was better because that was something we spoke during the week. We spoke on the locker room. Uh, you step on the field. Sometimes the game is there to play good. Sometimes it's about fight. And tonight we showed that. We showed that part. So make sure those minutes that we play with a man down and we push it to the last minute, still they keep it in our memory. No matter where we play at home again or we play away, we can do the same kind of game with 11 men on the field.
Kind of building off of that, you were up here relatively quickly after the match. I guess maybe you didn't have to take too long to talk to your team. Is it just because you don't really have much new to say to them? Is it just that maybe you want them to look at each other, talk to each other a little more?
No, I go down, talk to them. The reason I'm here earlier is because there's a lot of players still out there with the family, with the fans. So I don't want to wait so long there and then come here. You guys, I want to go home, reflect. Obviously, you want to go home. It's been a long day. So that's what I told Morgan. I want to come here right now before these guys came to the locker room.
And I would say before and after the red card, before and after even New Mexico's goal, I'd say you guys were fairly aggressive getting forward, but could never unlock that New Mexico defense. Do you think it was just kind of good defending on their part, or were things not necessarily clicking in that final third for you guys? How much was it of each?
No, when we were playing 11v11, we were a better approach than New Mexico. And then after the red card, we knew we had to give up something. And we were cautious. We have a lot of caution going forward. Uh, I don't know if you noticed in one counter attack, they create something dangerous against us. Uh, we don't want to give up anything on the back. I would say in this entire match, beside the goal, they have another shot we went over the bar. That was the only two run of play that they created today defensively as a team. Our behavior was good. So play with a man down, that was the strategy, like be safe on the back and make sure in a set piece or counter attack we can create something. I get a ball.
On that goal they scored, you mentioned it was a misjudgment. Are are you saying that Daniel should have not? I mean, I know it's a split-second decision. Have come up to try and defend the goal.
Yeah, I think should read it better, but I don't put it on him because at that point we were playing man to man, kind of high line, so he had to play goalie sweeper. So every long ball in that one, but besides the other long balls, he did it well. He come out, protect the space behind our back line. We were spread out on the back, playing man to man, 25 yards away from each other. The center backs. That's the way. If we want to produce something up front, that was the way we had to play. And he was providing cover in that one. There was a through ball on the ground, and he enjoyed it, but nothing to go on him.
Right. And besides, obviously when you're a man down, that stresses your defense.
Yeah.
Because he had to, like you said, play like a sweeper.
Yeah, because it's two ways to go there. Losing 1-0, just sit back and finish the game 1-0. Don't concede more goals. Or try to push and get it tied, We decided to go. We knew we knew at that moment we taking a risk. Could be 2-0. Actually, they scored a second goal. It was offside, but that's the approach that we need to take. You know, if we want to get at least 1 point, we need to push the line and play man to man in the back.
And there were so many yellow cards and stoppage of play. Because do you think that hurt your team's rhythm, not being able to have with so much stoppage? Or
The stoppage is normal in game. When a team is winning, they try to kill the rhythm of the team, especially when we were pushing, we were having a good momentum. Then in the middle of the field, a guy from Mexico went down. I mean, credit to them. They realized they need to bring our rhythm down, so they stop the game for a few minutes. So that's part of the game. That happened here, that happened in Europe, anywhere. When a team is winning and the other team is getting a momentum, they try to kill that momentum just by stopping the game.
Yeah.
The yellow cards, I don't know. Nothing I can do, nothing that I can control. I just talk to the official of the linesman, but they say every time it was the same answer. She got it.
Yeah.
So nothing I can do about that.
Okay.
As you get ready to hit the road, there were some positives tonight, as you said. So can you use some of those positives to kind of reverse the trend a little bit, get some points?
The positives from tonight?
Correct.
That we can press as a team, that we can defend as a team, that we can run. We were missing one guy, and we were one of the best teams in the league with possession and the ball in the ground is New Mexico. And a lot of times we force the center back, the goalkeeper, kicking the ball out of bounds for throw-ins, So make sure we keep that momentum. Make sure we keep that part of the game in our team. And if we got away or on, that should be the kind of game that we should do.
This was, I think, the third league match out of the last 4 that you guys had someone sent off, even if it was questionable tonight. Do you think maybe in referees' minds you guys are getting a bit of a reputation that's working against you, fairly or unfairly?
I don't know what's his reputation, to be honest, because if it's a foul, it's a foul. If it's a reckless tackle, it's a reckless tackle. I don't mind, but read it. She shows yellow cards for nothing, and there were worse fouls on the game from both teams, and she didn't do anything. Early in the game, she count 5 fouls on Agudelo. He said, 1 more and you're getting a yellow card. He's the one, every time long ball, he's just the ball, he's the guy getting kicked from behind. She never count the defender. She count on Agudelo. Say, where she count 5 fouls on Agudelo? So, I don't know. It's like just about game management. That's it. I don't know.